Hey, what's up guys, my name is Divyan Chingle, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a model class which can perform the CURD operation, along with how you can create a API, login API and create user API. So stay tuned with me. On a high level, in the previous video what I did, I created a DB connection class, this one, and I installed a few dependencies like MySQL dependency, MySQL 2 dependency and Express validator dependency. Also, I created a database user. The database name was DemoDB, and I created a user table inside that. In the validator, Express validator, what I did, I created these two functions on a high level. Yep. Now let's do one thing. Let's create a util class because I think the util class should be there. Utils. Okay, so I'm going to provide a name common.util. Okay, so I have a function. So basically this function, what it will does, it will segregate the key and value from the JSON request. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll create models, correct? Models, yes. I'm going to give a name user dot model dot js. Yes, perfect. Now in the user model, what I'll do, first I need to import uh, the DB. What this function, I need to import this function. I think I haven't export this one. I think I should export module dot export module dot export db connection dot correct, perfect. So now in the module class itself, what we need to do, we need to import the query first, require and database slash db connection. Perfect. Now I created one util now. That one also I think I need to export it. So require okay common.util and what multiple, yes, correct. Okay, so now we need to create one class. The class name is user model. Okay, so we have a table, we created a table with the name of user. So let's give a name, table name here, user. Okay, now let's create a function, create a sync. It should be a sync, and what it will take, it will take okay, yeah, it will take the username, password, first name, last name, email. I think, yeah, that's it. Now we need to create one query, SQL, insert into this dot table name. Okay, and it would be username, first parameter, password, second, first underscore name, last underscore name, email. Yes, I guess that is. And what would be the value? Values. So we have a 3 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, correct. Now constant result await for what? Await for query. So I'm passing this query and I'm passing all the parameters which will have this first name, last name and email. That's it. So let's see how many row is going to affect. Okay, so result, if result is there, then check result dot affected row, else 0. Okay, let's return affected row. That's it. Okay, so this is the create API. And how about the login? Let's create a login also. So we are not giving any name here like login or create user. Basically this one is a create function, and if we need to find some data inside our table, then we are going to define find. I think we should use find method only as a name. So in the find it will have param. By default the param should be empty. Okay, now in the param let's say const SQL select star from where? Table, this dot table name. Okay, select star from table. Now suppose if the param is not there, okay, by default it's empty now. If it's not there, then we need to, I think we need to check few things here. Object dot key dot param dot length. Yes, if the length is not there, then we just call the query method and pass this SQL. That's it. Okay, else what we'll do, we'll create a columns like whatever the parameters we are getting from the request. Now we are going to segregate it with the help of this multiple column set method. Okay, so now let's do one thing, multiple column set here, params, and column set values. Yeah, perfect. Okay, then we are going to return this one, await query, and we need to pass SQL this and this values. That's it. So basically it will look into our user table, and if we are not passing anything, then all the user will be show it will fetch all the user first thing. If we having some params, then it will, based on the params, it will fetch it. Okay, this is the find one, this is the create one. Okay, what's next? I think I need to create controller now. Controller, yes. So the controllers, it should be a controller, not a controller. Yes. So in the controller, what we'll do, we'll create a user dot controller dot js. So now first we need to import the user model. User model require cheap model, user model. Perfect. Now I think, yeah, that's it for now. Class user controller. Perfect. So create, should I say create or create user? Okay, that's fine. Create user. This is also a sync function. Okay, what it will take a request, response, next. I don't think so next is required as of now. Okay, okay, we created this one now, so now we need to use this one, this express validator. So for that we need to import constant require shit, express validator, and this is validation result. Perfect, correct. So now let's create one more function which will basically, it will check our request parameter, like whatever the request parameter we are giving here now. Username should be exist. If username is not there, then it will show username is required. Email is not there, then we are going to show email is required, kind of thing. So now we need to use this schema inside our controller itself. Okay, so let's create one more function, check validation, check request parameter. Okay, it takes request, and let's constant error defined it, validation result, and request it. Okay, so suppose if there is an error, okay, then what we'll do, will is empty, and what we are going to do, okay, response also we need to take it. Response dot send response dot send response dot send. I think it should be a not a send. Should I directly send the JSON one? Error. Let's do one thing. we'll use status 201 and then JSON. Okay, okay, so let's see. So let's use this one. We need to pass request as well as response. Now we are going to create the user. So const result await user model dot create user. No, I think it's only create one now. Yes, create. So let's pass request dot body directly. Okay, let's see if result then will do one thing. We'll just error. Okay, else we'll say user is created message user has been created successfully. Okay, now let's do for the user login. It should be a sync. Let me just copy paste it. Okay, login. Okay, we have this find. I will use this find and what we'll do. Okay, let's do one thing. I will just email password now from the request dot body. Okay, if error user not found. Okay, else what we'll do, there is no need for else right now. Yes, I think then we'll just pass data this one. Okay, I think I've done this create user and login.